in, getting these repeated neutral wins, not so much, you know.
Chips in, yeah.
Not so much these explosive 0-to-deaths into edge guards. Gonna be rinse and repeating, you know.
All right, so we got some time to talk. You know a lot about Samus, right? I know you're
I've played versus a lot of Samus in my day. Yeah, I mean, the hard part about Samus Peach, in my opinion, is first of all, like, Peach can just pull turnips and there's not a whole lot you can do. And then it's like you don't really have a kill confirm on her. Like, she gets to like 180, and it's just like you gotta hope for like a missile to like shield stab or something.
So you think Peach wins this matchup?
Yeah, I do. Turnips, kind of just in general, are better than the missiles.
Okay. Oh, fun fact: one of the first tournaments I went to was called HSS. It was in Deer Park. It was like 2016, something like that, right? And every week the grand finals would be Jaden versus Minty. And it was
Minty
this exact
Flesh.
matchup.
Jaden, the Peach.
Jaden, the Peach player, versus Minty. And it'd be this exact matchup. I wasn't really that good at the game. I'm still not that good at the game, but I wasn't that good back then. And I'd watch and I'd be like, "What are these guys doing? Like this is crazy." Because it'd be slow pace, but they'd be hitting so hard. It was like, you know, it was a big neutral, you know.
Yeah, I actually like watching Samus play. Just in general, I think it's like the movement is like she's like pseudo like a fighting game character because a lot of her like tilts and normals are like her like bread and butter.
A lot of boxing.
Yeah,
Footsies
for sure.
So what stage is good for each of these characters? Is there like a good stage for these?
Well, I think this is like an old school thought, but Battlefield is like a Samus counter because it's hard for Samus to hit her side B on the ledge.
The tether.
Or yeah, not side B, the tether.
Yeah.
And then Dreamland's probably like traditionally a good stage for Peach. So with those two, I think FOD is really good for Samus.
Right. FOD is good for Samus in general, right?
Yeah, because you can recover from like the complete bottom of the stage.
Right.
But we're good going Battlefield game 1.
Just charging.
Yeah, look, so we can already kind of see a pattern where Swooper is ready to like take the bottom, and Bbatts is like, I'm down to chill on the side plats.
Right now it looks like a lot of Bbatts, you know, chasing a Swooper around. He's getting the circle on him. First
That's a
open
classic Samus mix-up, by the way. You can get the grab off of the side B pressure. Ooh, nice. So yeah, we can tell that Bbatts is trying to play this as aggressively as possible. Hasn't really gone for any turnip pulls. And is more interested in just kind of keeping Samus on the run.
Right. That kind of plays towards Swooper's strategy, though, no?
So far, it seems like it, yeah.
He looks pretty comfortable in this, you know, type of play style.
Okay with you.
He's got a full charge shot, and he's got a solid % lead here.
Yeah.
And he's moving fast as a space bounty hunter.
So true.
It's just something else, too, right? Yeah.
All right, well, the counter's not going to work here. That's the tether. Round 2.
Robot
Let's see
bounty
it.
hunter and something else.
Okay. I mean, here we go, you know. Usually this is going to be a super slow matchup, but we got both stocks down in a minute 20.
Ooh.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, this is very fast-paced.
Triple down air. Quadruple!
Or
I don't even know what that traded with. She didn't look like she cared too much, though.
Okay.
I can't believe the pace that this matchup is actually going. Is he making it back there?
Oh, wow. Yeah, she was.
Nah, my Samus dies there 10 times out of 10.
Get up attack. Oh, and he just lets it.
It wasn't fully charged, so it doesn't kill. But I think it was still good nonetheless.
Ooh.
And you see, he kind of has to, Super knows he has to read off of that down throw. He can't actually get a true follow-up.
He was looking for a jump there, right? He was looking for Samus to jump.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he wanted.
I love that slight interrupt with the up air. Lets him get back.
I think another up air will kill Samus at this point.
Yep, especially
There
that
it
high.
is.
Really chases him up there. So you think a lot of Peaches in this matchup when, you know, that happens and Samus is up in the air for, you know, 5 to 7 seconds, they're fine just pulling turnips instead of going for that up air?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have I think there's merits to both, like, styles. But, I mean, if you're going to go to, like, time versus Samus, I think it works out for you because you're going to eventually pull, like, a Dot Eyes or, you know, like a Stitch Face and just have, like, a really big advantage.
Yeah, there it is again. He's just waiting. He's looking.
Dude, Samus's run is so, like, It's awesome.
That's-
You can like hear her metal steps like as she runs.
oh,
to the
really trying to
house.
shred that shield.
Yeah, yeah.
Photo doesn't quite hit.
Yeah, Super's making this really hard for Bbatts to open him up. At 172, just about anything is going to kill. Weak Nair, not it.
Gets a grab. Yeah, can't connect that Nair. Now, there's actually a huge oh,
And so this is kind of what I said earlier, where it's like, what do you really do to
Wow,
kill
yeah.
Peach at 180
Yeah.
at 200? It's not easy.
super rough to find that hit. Because what do you have to get? Right, you have to get a strong dash attack. You have to get a back air, a charge shot. All you can't combo into any of those.
Up tilt maybe? At this percent, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Up tilt could. Yeah.
Everything better.
Up tilt kills is just, it's hard to get a raw one.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to, is any option is just a raw option for Samus at this point. There's
That's
no
doing
like
well.
real pressure.
Yeah.
He's building 55 on this 200 plus stock raider. And he's not falling for any of these. Oh,
Nah,
God.
there you go.
Well, he
of
gets
course.
kicked there. But,
No, that was a good mix-up by Swooper.
yeah.
But, you know, I feel like this whole game, Bbatts was actually playing from behind, but that one stock up to 200% let him take this lead.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually a really solid lead that he has. Ooh. It's always interesting for me to see what Samus players try to bait out of shield. Because a lot of Samus's pressure isn't actually throwing anything out. It's just standing there.
Yeah, the
Right.
threat of it. He's really threatening a lot of the space with these double jumps. There goes a charge shot, so that's a huge way to kill down.
Okay, so yep, we see some turnips coming out, but he
Wow.
just jumps.
He just
Yeah.
goes out there,
Wow.
threatens the bomb jump with the Nair. Really like this, aggressive pushing the tempo stuff from Bbatts. He's getting it done. Takes game one off of Swooper.
5 minutes and 7 seconds. Honestly, didn't feel like it was that long.
Yeah.
The first
Yeah.
like 2 stocks were done pretty quickly, but then they just had such a hard time killing each other. Those last
It's like
2
they're
stocks.
living for a long time, but it's not for lack of trying, right?
yeah.
So Peach bans FOD, and then Samus goes to... Oh, he's running it back.
I mean, I don't blame him for running it back because I feel like he had a commanding lead for a lot of this
Right.
game 1. So if that's your mentality, then hey, yeah, it's like I'll just play a little bit better and should be fine.
So he didn't get Battlefield or anything, right? The stage wasn't the reason that he lost.
Right, right.
I think that's one of the few combos Peach has is like down throw dash attack
Mm.
at those earlier percents.
Right, right.
I really like a lot of these waveland aerials that he's getting. He's like committed in the center, getting these weak hits in. Oh, down air stuffs out the back air.
Yeah, the spacing on that was wild.
Love it. He's like holding center. He's giving it up, like to dodge an air, but then he's immediately coming back and actually whiff punishing with these super fast waveland hits. Ooh, tries it.
Oh, that's a stock.
That is actually a
wow.
gimp, a 4% gimp in this matchup. That's huge. That's huge, just as a mental toll too, because you're thinking, oh my god, like that was 15 neutral wins almost worth of
Yeah,
gimp.
for real, dude. Like, it's hard not to get totally tilted by that. But it looks like he's playing pretty composed still, despite just getting 100%.
Fast
off
narrative
that.
shields.
I mean, it's... I feel like in matchups like these, it is almost like really the odds are stacked against you to come back. It's not like a spacey matchup where you can just theoretically touch them once and kill them. Bbatts is going to have to win neutral like so many more times to bring this back. Or, conversely, the Super's going to have to SD to make it even.
It's so bad in these floaty matches for USD because it's so much work goes into every stock. So it's
Ooh, okay, double forwarder.
Yeah, and now Bbatts is going to have to go for some of those more aggressive reads if he wants to like pull it together.
yeah.
This
So
is a tough ass though.
these fairs, like, they're telegraphed, but it's kind of, you have to go for them at this point.
Oh, and he
That's-
just
looks like
bonks,
it,
and
yeah.
yep.
Auxiliary start.
Battlefield, man.
You just gotta shake that one off.
I
That's
said it
rough.
was a Samus. Like, that's this old school thing. It's like, oh, Samus can't grapple, but
Yeah.
no, super navigated Battlefield totally fine.
Do you deselect this character? What happened?
Might be resetting
Oh, the
controller.
controller reset. Yeah.
It is true, though, at least in that matchup, that I would think normally, you know, the gimps could come more from Peach because she has the ability to go out there, you know, stuff the tether, interrupt the bomb jumps pretty safely.
Right.
Yeah, in my experience, it's like the turnips can really shred Samus's recovery. Because you can, like, throw them right where she air dodges, and then she, like, loses her grapple.
Bbatts saying, frick the long game. I'm going to Yoshi's. I want to kill you before 100.
Yeah. No, I don't blame Bbatts at all. I think it makes sense. You saw the way he played on Battlefield. He wants to be in Samus's face.
Oh, expertly weaves out of that bomb jump and actually gets the hit off. Yeah, it looks like he's super composed now, you know? Okay, well, drops that stock, but
Barely
playing-
dies from
yeah.
that nair.
both playing very solidly still.
Making it really hard for him to get back. Catches a double jump with the down smash.
That's great in this matchup, too. If you can take that stock after losing your first one without taking too much percent. In this case, you know, you didn't take any. It's huge.
I always find players who crouch cancel versus Peach are very brave.
Yeah, definitely.
That's something I always struggle to do. But Super's got a couple of those. If you actually pay attention to Swooper's shield, he's like pretty much consistently gone for power shields, it looks like. And same thing with Bbatts. Like, these guys are both really looking for like those quick conversions. Super's struggling to get down.
What does Samus get off power shield? Because Peach, you know, you power shield and aerial coming in, you get the quick nair out of shield. Samus get nair out of shield off power shield on Peach?
Well, if you power shield, you can actually just do like a grounded move out of
Like forward
it.
tilt something, yeah.
And I know, like, for example, like a lot of Samuses like to do power shield down smash, which at 90 honestly could kill Peach.
Like the mini charge shot there. Gets him back.
Ooh.
Oh! Goes right through. Meaties that nair. Shield drop backer.
Yeah. Seems like that's what Super's been going for a lot. Is once he gets like that lead, he likes to run it towards the ledge there, because he got a good 23%. He might not have gotten more. Wow, fast movement off the
yeah.
plats.
Wow, great conversions
Ooh.
here. I also wanted to say before, I really like that edge guard with the turn up and he gets the quick ledge hog. Just calls out the up B. Randall was almost there, but not quite.
I think he intentionally light shielded there because Bbatts came down with a fair down smash. That would have definitely shield stabbed if he did regular.
Swooper uses the side platform so much. It's like just
Yeah.
to play neutral.
Great use.
Reminds me of Minty a lot. Minty loved going to use, yeah, like so you could slide off with an aerial.
Rare.
It's like Yoshi-esque too, right?
Oh, for sure.
So he can't repeatedly, you know, for the mix-up, keep doing that jump refresh on the side plats, but coming out with the bear and the nair, gets to mix up the timing. Even the forward air sometimes he's catching with. Alright, last stock for Bbatts. Hits him with another charge shot.
It feels like Super is doing a great job taking advantage of
Nice read.
Bbatts' like impatience sometimes.
Ooh.
Okay,
So this is doable.
definitely. It's tough, he's got to, you know, eat through some of these counter hits and crouch cancel percent, but
Right.
He's just kind of chilling on side and top plat.
I mean, here it is. Now he's at 40. He's kind of out of it.
Slowly building up that charge shot when he gets the chance. And this is kind of hard for Bbatts at this point. I think if back air will kill, a charge shot will kill. Oh, that was fast.
Good pressure there.
Oh no.
Okay.
I don't think he
down
meant to go off stage there.
Yeah, definitely. Good talk. Oh, the up B. Yep.
That's it, right?
And he just hits so many of those, right? How much percentage, how much mileage did he get off of baiting that dash attack in center and then coming back with the waveland back air, waveland nair?
Yeah, I think the big thing for me that I noticed was Swooper just every